Hello, everybody. It's Thursday. Not Wednesday, not even Friday. It is Thursday, my friend. So, welcome, everybody. Good to have you all here. And it's time for our talk today, our reflection of the day. Let's say talk today. This is a reflection. And today we're gonna understand and talk about the message number 42 from the book Living in Spring for a short time. For a short time. Okay. And let me put here the comments. Yes. Okay. Few people are joining us. Let me check the Instagram. How's things here? No. It's not working on Instagram today. Yeah, today, no Instagram. Okay, no problem at all. At least we are here on YouTube and Facebook. So, let's do our initial prayer. So, let's raise up our thoughts. Let's make connection with superior spirits, with our mentors of Spirit Society of Ireland, mentors of Kardec Radio. Ask them to enlighten ourselves, to help us, to give us strength, courage, and wisdom in order to evolve, in order to achieve our goals. So be it. Amen. Okay, so let me see here. Wow, today we have a lot of people. Hey, Roberta, good to have you here, my dear friend. Leandro Stu, Aldeir, Felix, good to have you all here. And today, as I said, it is message number 42 from the book Living in Spring for a Short Time. For a short time, many things come up to our mind. Could be a short time of existence, short time of happiness, short time of suffering, could be many things. And we need to understand that, unfortunately, regarding to our level of evolution, everything it is for a short time. You cannot be happy for many time. You cannot be sad for many time. Oh, Esteban, but those who are in depression, well, is different. This is a sickness. Okay? We're talking about here. How is your day? Can you stay happy from the moment you wake up to the moment you're gonna sleep? Can you stay happy from the moment can you stay sad? You can be disappointed, but I'm saying crying. You cannot cry all day long. You have moments during the day you cry. You have moments during the day. Excuse me, hay fever. So you have moments in the day you have happiness. You laugh. You cannot laugh all day, otherwise probably gonna die, because you will start to having your belly gonna be sore, all these things. So the moments of suffering, the moments of happiness, they are for a short time. Of course, depends on the angle you're looking at. The short is shorter, because if you are the one who are suffering, 10 minutes looks like a 10 hours. Okay. If you look from outside, oh, it's just 10 minutes. But we do suffer, or we do have moments of happiness. How many times you have thought something was good in your life, relationship, or you achieved a goal and said, oh my gosh, I wish this moment lasts forever. This is because it's good. So in either way, we do have good moments in a short period, and we do have bad moments in a short period. And we need to live with that, because in a day we have ups and downs, and we need to learn how to live with that. As much as you evolve, as much as you get higher on the degree of evolution, you become more more no more, you become less attached to material things. Like, for example, today, in order for us to be happy, most of us, I cannot say 100%, but we do a shopping, we buy a new car, we do something in material, with material connection. And as much as we're evolving, we are less connected with this. We will be happy, we will feel comfortable, we will feel complete once we understand that happiness is not connected with buying power, with, oh, in order to be happy, I need to travel. This is an excuse. Of course, everybody want to go and travel on holidays. You are happy, of course. But what I'm saying here, it is something connected with materia. That is our concept of happiness today, unfortunately. Count yourself. How many times you are happy in your life based in a in a connection with with material, with materia, and no material. No material, I'm saying you are happy because you did something, and you are so proud of you because that thing worked. You did a good deed for someone, and this is making you happy. This is making you feel complete that day. How many times you are happy in which you feel good because you could help someone, and how many times you were happy because you acquired something. I would say, again, not 100% of us, but now I bet 99.9% of us, we stay happy more often with connected material situations than with non-material situations. And this is the difference between us and, I would say, the next evolution, because they are less time. The percentage now we're gonna diminish. I don't know for how much will diminish, but the next stage is they are happier with moments in they were able to not propose, they are able to benefit, to help someone from their attitudes, not because they bought something or not. This is the things come up to our mind when we think about short time. And if you if it if you understand that, okay, after a day of storm we will have a calm day. Always, always. We have seen these tornadoes, all these things. It was horrible moments for, I don't know, 40 minutes, an hour and a half. Then the rain stops, the tornado's gone, and here's come the sun again. Everybody starts to rebuild, so on and so forth. This is how this happened to us. So are you suffering today? Yes, perhaps you are. Hey, it's a for a short period. How long is this period? This period, 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 days, 1 month, 1 year, 10 years. I have no idea. But the problem is we compare a short period with our our life. It is our material life is a period of like 80 years, 70, 70 some 100 years. So this is still a short period, but when you compare this with our spirit age, which is infinite, you know, it is the 100 years is nothing. You know what I mean? We need all the time to figure out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do, and the benefits of it. Okay, let's read the text here. For a short time, instead choosing to be mistreated as one of God's people rather than to enjoy sin for a short time. This is from Paul, Hebrews 11:25. In this verse, Paul refers to Moses, to Moses' attitudes of abstaining from enjoying the luxuries of Pharaoh's house for a short time in order to devote himself to liberating his compatriots from captivity. Captivity. Thereby creating a sublime image that defines the position of the Spirit that has incarnated on the earth. So, this explains those people, they are rich and they give up of everything to live and experience differently. And we needed to focus ourselves in this area. We need to understand that for some it is a sacrifice, for others is not. If I say to you, oh, you need to give up to eat meat, for some people you'll be very difficult. For others, oh, it's busy. All depends. Everyone is different. Everyone has different feelings, different backgrounds, different experiences, different viewpoints, different attitudes, different behaviors. All of them have everything different. Got my point? So let's keep reading here. For a short time, an administrator guides people's interest. For a short time, a servant obeys in a position of subordination. For a short time, a usurer holds on to his or her money. For a short time, an unfortunate person endures hardships. If people would only realize how short are their days on earth, if they could only see how precarious are the resources they depend on it, they depend on in the vessel of their flesh. So Emmanuel says exactly what we said earlier. Everything is for a short period. If you compare it to eternal life, it is nothing. But we must pass through this because this will trigger us to evolve, to go beyond it. Let's keep going here. Let us have the courage needed to eliminate by ourselves the expressions of our uncontrolled sentiments and desires. Speech is the channel of the self. To the outlet of the tongue, our passions may explore or our virtues may be spread. So, our attitude will cause these two effects here: spreadness and uh, yeah, uh, because of our attitudes, the words we're going to spread. People talk. Some people will say, oh, see what he did? Oh my gosh. Or sometimes people will say, wow, so smart, so evolved, so nice, so educated. Depends. Everyone has different attitudes, backgrounds. But the main point here is it doesn't matter if you are rich or if you are poor. Everybody has a problem. All those problems are there for a short time. How long? Until you learn the lesson. Until you're okay to learn the lesson. Until you understand why, what's the purpose. So if you are under a problem now, for 1 minute, take a deep breath and think why this is happening to me. What I have done in order to go through this path of of path of not torture, a path of suffering, you will find the answer for that questions. For sure. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find it. But you need to think how you treat your neighbors, how you treat your mom, how you treat your dad, how you treat your friends, how you treat those you don't know. Are you ignoring people on the streets begging for money? Are you ignoring those who come to talk to you, even though about religion or not, but we ignore that? How is your attitudes? Are you a very nasty person during the week and on Sunday sitting at the church bench you look like the most spiritualized and devoted person ever? Do you do have a problem? Because that beloved, that amazing person should be during the mass, before the mass, and after the mass all day long, not for some periods. And the question here, are those periods required, mandatory, or not? Neither mandatory, neither required. Those attitudes are based on those punishments, those sufferings are based on your attitudes, are based on how you connect with other people, how you connect with yourself. Let's keep reading here. Speech is the channel of the self. Through the outlet of the tongue, our passions may explode or our virtues may be spread. Every time we express the vocabulary that characterizes us, we emit energies that may destroy or build up, that ruin or restore, that hurt or smooth. In our opinion, language is comprised of three essential elements: expression, manner of speaking, and tone of voice. How you're speaking to the others, how you treat your subordinates, how you treat your colleagues, how you treat your employees, how you treat your son, how you treat your daughter, how you treat your parents. Think about it. Time, that's okay. In our opinion, language is comprised of three essential elements: expression, as I already said. If we do not make our phrasing clear, if we do not purify the manner in which we speak, and if we do not missing our own the best opportunity of self-improvement, understanding, and spiritual growth. Paul of Tarsus provides the appropriate recipe to students of the gospel. One's language should be neither too sweet, not too bitter, neither too mild, which would drive trust away, not too harsh or bruising, which would ruin affinity. Instead of, we should use wholesome and blameless language so our adversaries may be ashamed, having nothing bad to say about us. So, my friends, we need to keep ourselves connected all the time. I know it's difficult, But when we don't, not remember, but every time when we think, oh, connect with good things. Why? Because we need to bring to us elevated spirits, all the mentors who gonna guide us, who gonna inspire us to do good things. Remember, you are here on earth for a short time. You are suffering for a short time. If you are happy, this is a for a short time as well. Why? Because in this world, fully happiness is not, it is not one of the categories. Unfortunately, this is this is life. So think about it, my friends. Understand how it works. Understand how these dynamics play ball and play the ball as well. But sometimes you are a goalkeeper. I'm talking about soccer. Sometimes you are a goalkeeper. Sometimes you are the midfield. Sometimes you are in the front squadron. You have it for all taste. You just need to learn. Ask yourself, do that exercise. What I have done, how I'm treating people, how I'm treating myself. Think about it. Okay? Do you have any questions, my friends? If you do, please put in the comment box. Let me see who new enter here. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like we don't have questions. So let's do a final prayer. I'd like to ask you to raise up your thoughts again. Let's make connection with our mentors, with superior spirits, in order to guide us, in order to help us to be more with moments of happiness than moments of suffering. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much for the opportunity. May we have a blessed week upon us. Thank you, my friends. I'll see you next Tuesday and enjoy the weekend. Uh, that's it. Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.